Hi, welcome to my three-part educational video series. And this is part one. And the series is going to cover vision and goals, the subconscious drivers that are stopping us from achieving our vision and goals, and putting an action plan in place to be able to achieve our vision and goals. So this is part one, and I'm going to talk about vision and goals. And I'm also going to talk about purpose, because that is also an important part of vision and goals. So if you've been following me and Newborn Evolution, thank you for following me. And I'm sure you may have heard me talk about vision and goals in some of my posts. So I want to take a closer look. To me, a vision is a very big picture goal, and it's part of your purpose. Now, for a long time, I didn't know what my purpose was. I just thought, well, I get up every day, I try and be successful, I try and be a good person, and I try and have some fun along the way. And that's it. Boom, done. And I learned about purpose then, because we all have a purpose in life. And I didn't know that. So you're embarking on a journey just by watching this video today. And if you don't know your purpose, like I didn't know mine, it's perfectly fine for your purpose to be to find your purpose. And that was mine for a long time. So, vision. Some of you know what your vision is. It's a big picture goal, which usually includes your purpose. And achieving your vision may include attaining several or many goals along the way to get there. Some of these goals you may be aware of, and you might be putting those action plans in place. And some of the goals you probably won't even realize were goals until you've actually achieved them. And a vision could be something like wanting to start your own company, or being a CEO or vice president of someone else's company, or maybe creating a new way to be environmentally friendly. I'm actually embarking on a big project at work because I have a vision about how we as a huge company can be environmentally friendly. So that's very exciting for me. And maybe your vision is to create a beautiful relationship or owning a home. So these are all great, and we probably have different visions for different aspects of our lives. So guess what? When you achieve your vision, what happens? It's time to create a new vision. That's the best part. I think a lot of people get hung up on, well, if I achieve my vision, then what happens? Like, what am I going to do then? Because I've been working so hard all my life to achieve this vision, and now I have it, and now I'm going to be bored or something. But actually, that's not the truth. The great news is that we get the opportunity to create more than one vision, and we get to create many visions if we choose to do so. So I'm going to give you an example for myself. My vision, my whole life, I've wanted to own a house, and that's my vision. And 8 years ago, I purchased a 2-bedroom apartment, and that was really exciting for me, and I really love it. And recently, though, I've had this nagging sense that I want more, that my dreams are bigger. So I'm going to talk more about this in the next video when I talk about the subconscious drivers that prevent us from achieving our goals. But just remember that that's my vision. And so many of us have big dreams, visions, and goals and purpose. And what happens? They don't come to fruition. right? We get overwhelmed with our day-to-day lives, and they become a lovely thought that never really comes to light. We go to work, we come home, we take care of the family, we sit on the couch, and we daydream. We daydream about our vision, and that's it. Why? We're too busy. We're too tired. We're too poor. We're too afraid. We're too distracted. Or maybe we have the imposter syndrome of like, yeah, who do you think you are to want that? You don't deserve that. And guess what? Our visions and goals never make it further than the thoughts in our heads. And at that point, they're just a fantasy. They're just a fantasy that never comes true. So in order for our goals and visions to actually come to fruition, we need to find the subconscious drivers that are preventing us from achieving them, and then we need to take action. So I'm going to give you a homework assignment if this is something that excites you. It's 3 simple questions, and I really want you to write it down, because when I do the second video on subconscious drivers, I'd like you to take this out and take a look at it while we're talking about subconscious drivers. So number 1, what is your purpose? If you know, and again, it's perfectly fine if your purpose is to find your purpose. What is your vision? And like I mentioned before, we have lots of visions, right? One may be for our love life, one may be for our career, one may be for our everyday personal life or family. So I would pick the one that is really nagging you the most, the one that really arises the most often of like, gee, if I could only, I would do this. And then I would write down a few of the goals that you think you need to get there, to achieve the vision. I don't care if you think, I don't have enough money for this, or, I can't do this because of this. Just write down those goals that you think are the steps that you need to get to your vision. And it doesn't have to be all of them. It can just be 1 or 2 or 3. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you shortly in video number 2 about subconscious drivers. And for now, I'm wishing you lots of love and light and leadership. Bye. See you soon.